We are live. All right. Well, let's get some lights. We have some new stuff to show today. So excited. All right. And let's see. Okay. Give me 1 second here while I get set. Ooh, guess what that means, my friends? Guess what that means? We have new paper rose. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. Okay, thank you. These are in like multiple different stacks. Did you mean that? Huh? Wait, these are the... There's the basics. Wait a minute. Hey, did I get this many? I only got this many of the regulars?
Yeah, what you got.
There was a sample of this one in the box. Can you bring me that one? Please? Thank you. The sample for this one that I did this morning, that was in the box. Okay. All right, you guys. Oh my gosh. We have so much good stuff that just came in. I cannot wait to show you. So, let me see. And then I also have a little poll, okay? So, we have new paper rose. Thank you. Thank you. We have some new, some Altenew folders, embossing folders that are just gorgeous. We have, oh, will you hand me one of those foam things, the foam rolls? Because that's a new size. I'm really excited about it. And the relief paste, one of each color. The black one. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so where to start? Where to start? All right. The first one that I want to show you is called Bees and Butterflies. Hi, Mary. I'm so excited about this collection because as we are, kind of leaving January, February and the winter, we're headed into spring. And this collection is so filled with like yellow, and yellow's such a happy color. We don't get very many lines that are yellow based, and so when we do, it's kind of fun. A lot of times they are bee based and flower based, but so I wanted to show you, we have the collection kits. Are these, I don't have any prices on these, hon. $18.50 on the collection kits? Okay. On the 12 by 12, right? Okay. Okay. So, let me take my jacket off there. Okay. So, I had a virtual trade show Monday and Tuesday with Spellbinders and Altenew and Pink Fresh, and a couple other companies. So I spent Monday and Tuesday just crafting and crafting and crafting. It was a little bit of a different format than we usually have, but it was fantastic because I actually got a gob of cards done. So I have those at home because I'm trying to figure out like what we're going to order and things like that. But I will bring them tomorrow and we can kind of talk through some of the samples that I made. Okay. I think you guys are going to really love it. So that being said, I was home for a good portion of the day. This box showed up and I have not seen it in person yet. So we get to see it together, which is so exciting. I love it when that happens. So the collection kit for Bees and Butterflies, and then there is also the Bees and Butterflies Basics. So this one I think is going to be, well, let's just take a look. Okay, so on the back side of the collection kit cover sheet is the sentiments, and these are always just, you cut them with your paper trimmer and they are in a color palette that matches the line really well. So it's great for making cards and layouts and things like that. Okay, so a number of these papers we have in open stock too. If not, I don't know if I got all of them because there's a lot of papers in this collection, but I think I got quite a few because I couldn't decide. So we have Bees and Butterflies A. It's got this gorgeous kind of like meadow. And then this is a wallpaper. So it's a stripe, but if I zoom in really close here, hopefully you guys can see the texture. It almost looks like that linen texture, or maybe it could be a fabric like for cushions or something. But so that's Bees and Butterflies A. And then we have, do I need to zoom out or can you guys see this okay? Hi, Lori. Oh, you're funny. No, we're good. We're good today. We're going through some paper rows. So we've got these gorgeous flowers with a little bit of dictionary behind them and a tone-on-tone green on the back side. This is the 3x4 cut apart. And this one actually is pretty fantastic because you have some that are relatively simple, okay? No words. But these are great layering elements. So when you have one like this that's got a sentiment in it, that like, and it says the simple things, that to me sounds like it would go in a mini album or a scrapbook page or, something like that. But you can also take this one, right? And you can put a strip over the top if you don't want it to say that. So you can cover it. But I love that this cut apart has a lot of just sort of layering cut apart elements in there. And then this side, oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. So it is almost like, it's a yellow with almost like a eucalyptus kind of a green in here. Really pretty. So that one is C. And then D has these, I don't know what kind of flowers these are. The ones that, they grow up in a pointy thing. Wait. Like, hold on. So Trey made samples for us on Saturday of all of the Lisa Horton embossing folders. And I think there's one in this set. Yeah. Does that look like the same flower? Oh, no. Same flower structure. Okay. Well, never mind then. Okay, so that is these, and the sunflower card top. Hi, Trey. The sunflower card top would go with this paper. Which one are you talking about, Jamie? Are you talking about those layered toppers? Because, yeah, that might be the case. So that is D. Oops, going the wrong way. And then look at E. Oh my gosh, you guys. This one, so cool. So if you're a scrapbooker, I think this would be an awesome page. You'd get 2, right? And then you would fussy cut out these butterflies and have that dimension in there. Gladiolas. Oh, yeah, I would have never guessed that. Thank you, Mary. I'm so bad at flowers. Okay, so you could fussy cut those and make those guys dimensional. Oh man, that would be so awesome. And you could tuck little elements in there. Or you could even make like a wall decoration or something. Okay, and then this is a beautiful side that's almost a tone-on-tone butterfly, but these do look a little, they're not foiled, but they do look a little like they're almost golden tipped butterflies. And then we have F. So you've just got kind of that little meadow down at the bottom, and then you've got these big bold flowers. Now this one again looks like it could be a wallpaper base. Can you see, like, it feels, or it looks like I can reach out and just pet this and feel this texture, but it is of course flat paper, but it has that really cool linen texture in it. Okay, so A through F, that is the Bees and Butterflies collection. Now, as just a reminder, I know a lot of you guys are getting pretty familiar with Paper Rose, but oh yeah, actually, could you do me a favor, Brooklyn? Could you bring me over Colleen's cards and Jamie's cards? That'd be great. Okay. Thanks, Jamie. Okay, so that's A through F for the Bees and the Butterfly 12 by 12 collection. All right, and now we have the Bees and the Butterflies basics. So sometimes some of the collections, they do the regular line and then they do the basics. I don't know why some goes one way and some goes the other, but you know, that's kind of how they do it. So this one is the basics, and this one will also have an A through F. So same name, only the word basics is what makes it different. But in this collection pack, you have different sentiments with different colors. Okay. So, and look at how fun these cut aparts are. Oh, so gorgeous and so vibrant yellow. Thank you. And you grabbed Jamie's too, right? Okay, thanks. Okay. Oh, and then the bees. This one is B. This Bees and Butterflies Basics B is this page. I like it. This is gorgeous. I think actually the basics might be a little brighter than the regular line, if that's a thing. I don't know. They go really well together, but it looks kind of like this one has just a slight more vibrant of a yellow. I love this bee. And that would be gorgeous as a card front, wouldn't it? Actually, like this. I think that would be awesome hanging down. Okay, so this is D with the little polka dots on the back. And I fell in love with this one, you guys. Oh, it's so pretty. So this is E. This is just strips of honey. And you've got big, beautiful flowers on the back side. And then F with a plaid on that side. And then we're back to the A. Okay, so most of these will be available in open stock, or we have the collection kits, because I think there were just a handful of papers that maybe I didn't order because of space. So, here we go. All right. So $18.50 is the price on the 12 by 12s and the collections, and you get 12 double-sided sheets in each one, A through F times 2. Okay, so then we also have the Bees and the Butterflies 6 by 6 and the Bees and the Butterflies Basics 6 by 6. Okay, it's the same papers, just in a smaller scale. Those guys are $8.99. And then we have the cut-aparts and the embossed die cuts. So I'm going to go through the cut-aparts first. Okay. Now this one's $11.99 and you get 18 sheets in here. So you get 3 of each sheet. And these are for those of you guys that like to fussy cut. Okay. But there are stunning elements in here. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. And this one actually, look at those strips. You've got this little sort of like a file topper right there. And these are they're a nice sturdy cardstock. I think these are actually a little bit sturdier than the paper maybe? The paper, nope, it's exactly the same. 200 GSM, it looks like, yeah. Okay. Just look at these images. Oh my gosh, they're so nice for getting into spring, cheerful and happy. And what I like about like the bees as a theme is you can go with spring, you can do birthday, you can just do hello, you can do happy. There's so many things because it isn't really a themed topic. And then we're back at the beginning. Okay, so those are the 6 sheets of the Fussy Cut pad. By that I mean the cut-aparts. And you get 3 of each design. So it's really, really nice. Because what's also great for those of you guys that love cutting, you know that if you have the same image, you can cut out multiple sections and stack them and create your own dimensional embellishments. All right, and then we have the embossed die cuts. Ooh, okay. So these guys are $9.99, and the embossed die cuts are always the ones that are amazing. So I will do my best to get all of the detail here for you. Look at this. Hey, Stinky, could you put that big heat dish and plug it in right here for me? Can you guys, I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see this, because so if you haven't seen these embossed die cuts before, I know a lot of you guys have, they are just mind-blowing. There's nothing else like them on the market, but they do this embossed detail that is just so detailed, it's crazy. And so they are just beautiful. And these are all die cuts, so you do not have to fussy cut these. I mean, just look at that. It looks like, I want to make sure I can show you this. Looks like the honey's like wet on the sides. It's just so cool. I find it amazing every single time. Oh my gosh, just amazing. Okay, and then there we go. Okay, thank you. All right, so there's 4 sheets in there of the embossed die cuts, and I know a lot of you guys have fallen in love with these because they just make your card. They just make it. Hey, Shelly. Okay, so that is the birds and the bees. Hey, Shelly, your die came in too, so I'll pop that in with your Better Press, the one from All in Create. Okay, so that's the birds and the bees. Nope, not the birds and the bees. The bees and the butterflies. The birds and the bees is a whole different situation, right? Ah! Okay, so before I move on to the next thing, let me show you guys. Colleen brought in a new class, okay? And this one is the Birthday Wishes card class with Colleen, and it's Friday, March 14th at 11:30 a.m. It's $30. This is the one of those new birds. I don't know which one it is, but this is one of the new birds from Memory Box. And everybody's just been falling in love with how regal these little birds are, and their little tiny feet, so pretty. So you guys are going to do a fun mixed media background on that one and some more inking stuff on this card here. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, gorgeous. This one has a little bit of a fun interactive to it. And from talking to Colleen, this one is going to use, I believe, I want to make sure you guys can see the shimmer on this one, because I believe this uses a spritz and the Lisa Horton metallic ink in Coastline, I think. I mean, you guys, oh, gorgeous. And then you're gonna make a fun shaker card. So this paper is the Graphic 45 from the Seasons to Celebrate. It's the winter line, and I've loved the colors in this one with those blues and those pinks and those greens. So beautiful. So this is gonna be a really fun class. You're gonna make 5 cards for $30. And you are going to do some fun inking techniques in here as well. Lisa Horton and spritz. Awesome. Thanks, Trey. Okay, so that one is on March 14th at 11:30. All right. I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget that. Now, I want to show you, this one is brand new from Paper Rose. This is a small collection, okay? We did get some of the papers in open stock as well. They came out with, let's see, they came out with 1, 2, 3, okay, 3, it looks like 3 Easter lines, something like that, this year. So this one makes 4. So I got this one in, and then I got samples. Well, hi, Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl, I sent you about 18 different emails today. Maybe not that many, but it seems like a lot. So hopefully you can make sense of the responses that I was giving you. If not, we can chat tomorrow. Okay. So this is the one that's in stock. And then the others, I want your opinions on as to which ones you would like to see. But I think you guys will love this one. There is a little bit of an element in this one that just won my heart, okay? So we have our sentiment sheet on the back side of the collection kit, and the collection kits are $18.50. And so this is Rustic Easter A. And I loved this paper even as a big one, okay? Because you've got this little part here, if you want to do like cards, right? You've got this cool front porch. You've got this element here, which could be a really fun scene just to work with. And then you have the sheep. And I don't know if you guys know this. Some of you guys might. But I did grow up on a farm in Idaho. And how old was I? I don't remember how old I was, but I raised sheep in 4-H. And so, but it wasn't this sheep. It was the sheep that is white with the black face, the Suffolk sheep. So anyways, but I just love a little fuzzball sheep. And then you have these, like, I don't know, doors and windows with a view on that side. And then, I mean, come on, you guys, look at this. Look at this. It is so cute. Hi, Susan. Okay, I mean, right? So cute. This is Rustic Easter Bee, and I just love every one of these little guys. They are so adorable. You've got a stripe on the backside, and these eggs. Oh, some of the most beautiful Easter eggs on paper that I've seen. And I love this element in here. That's so different, right? Normally we just get eggs. Look at this. It's cracked with the daisies in there. This one has little cracks in it, but all of these eggs are just gorgeous. And they're in this light blue, light yellow kind of a thing. So there might actually be some of the papers in the bees and butterflies that go with this because of the yellow as well. But that's not why I picked this one. I picked this one because it's adorable. And are you ready for this? Because of this one. Are you guys just smiling so big? Oh my gosh. Is that the cutest thing you've ever seen on paper? I just love it. Oh my gosh. And it just makes me want to get bunny ears and put them on Oliver and take all kinds of pictures. Even though he's a cat and this is a dog, I cannot stand how cute this is. I just can't stand it. This is paper D. And you guys, look at that. It's a whole sheet of little tiny cutie patooties. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right. And then the cut apart sheet. I mean, it's a wonderful, wonderful line for Easter. For spring, I think that it does have Easter elements, but I really think you could go spring with this one as well. And then you've got your big check there. And then, I mean, it's just so well done. It's just so beautiful and so well done. And this paper could also be gorgeous for like a spring wedding kind of a thing. Okay, so that is the collection kit. Oh, I love it. Love it. And what did I do with the bag? All right, here we go. Now, remember, this is a small line, you guys. So I only have a couple elements. There are some open stock papers. So you can, if you want to get the collection kit and get a few extras to make sure you have enough of, like, I don't know, the dog and the Easter eggs, whatever. Okay, $18.50 on the collection kit. And then we have the 6x6, and these guys are $8.99. So same thing, only smaller. And just as a reminder, I didn't open the other one, but I will show you on this one that in the 6x6, the 3x4s are actually very tiny as well. Okay, so they're more like a 1.5x2. Right? That's how the math works out. Okay. So everything is small. Sometimes in the smaller pads, companies still keep the 3x4s at that size, but for Paper Rose, they just shrink it all down. Okay. And then we have the embossed die cuts. This is it. This is all there is for these 3 pieces. This line, 3 pieces. Okay. But it's amazing. I mean, isn't it? Isn't that freaking amazing? Look at that little chick. Oh! Oh! And this one. This right here. I don't know. I feel like we need to name this little puppy. So cute. Oh my gosh. Are you guys fawning over that dog too, or is it just me? Because maybe I am crazy. It is possible. But, I mean, and look at this little guy. Oh, I'm telling you. I am telling you, this collection is filled with so many cute animals. Oh my gosh. They did a really, really good job on the animals on this line. Really good. Okay, so that is the embossed die cuts. That's all there is. 3 pieces to this one. Okay, so now we have the rustic Easter in. And now I want to show you guys the, I would like some input, okay? So you could put it in the comments and I'll kind of, read through it, tally it up, see what you guys think. Or you can send me an email, or you can tell me if you're in the store this week. You can just tell me and we'll kind of keep track. I have to let him know that we're going to keep track too. So I have 3 papers. Was there a large of the Easter Village? It's like a Sweet Valentine Basics you put over here. Huh? No, it isn't. Could you bring it over? Oh, did you just grab this one to copy stuff? Okay, okay. All right, so we have 3 different ones to choose from. Kind of a weird selection. Okay. So we have this one called Easter Time, and this is the Easter Time patterns. Hi Debbie. Okay. I kind of feel like I ordered like Easter Time and Eastern Time patterns because that's how they would have done it, maybe. I don't know. And a 6x6, but at any rate, this is what we got. So I'm just going to kind of flip through these really quick so that you guys can see. This one is actually little Easter cookies, and this one is the lambs and the bunnies with the Easter pails. Okay. That's so cute. Okay. So, and then F. All right. So that one is the Easter Time patterns. Okay. Okay, so that's choice number 1. And then choice number 2 is called Easter Memories. These ones I think are going to be a little bit more Easter, like the one called Rustic Easter feels a little bit more springtime to me, and these ones feel a little bit more like Easter specific. And I don't know why that is exactly, but so this is Easter Memories. Okay. This one, I believe, also, I mean, look at those birds. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, this one has some really good. I think this might have been the other one I was leaning towards, but it's hard to say because, oh, look at that egg paper. Wow. That is gorgeous. Okay. So, and this one has these stunning, like, spring strips that you can put on projects and papers and do belly bands and all kinds of stuff. You've got a nice scene. This one has a really pretty paper. We don't get a lot of this like floral cross paper in Easter collections, even though it is a holiday, you know, based in religion. So that's kind of a nice addition, but we still get the little animals and the florals. And actually, that's a fabulous rabbit paper. Doesn't even look spring or Easter. It just looks like rabbit. And then we have kind of like almost like a sage green and ivory floral with the polka dots. Okay, so you guys, that is the Easter Memories regular. Okay. This one is probably a bigger line because we have that one, and then also I have the Easter Memories Basic. Oh gosh, Heidi, it's no worries, no worries. Okay, and we'll cover you just missed a couple of the paper rose lines that just came in. Right now we're just going through some potential Easter lines that we'll bring in next. They'll be in maybe about a week and a half. So I'm just looking for input. And this is Easter Memories Basics. Okay. Look at that face. Oh. So you've got those sentiments, beautiful sheet of cut aparts, and some really nice, just good solid patterns. Some little tiny ones. Now these ones, if I were to take these in my paper trimmer, and do the trimming this way, it would make some really stunning strips for like layouts or cards or something like that. But they would be vertical versus horizontal. Look at that egg paper. Oh my gosh. Okay. And we have this really pretty, it's almost like an orange and a green on this wood with the leafy background. And then this is paper E with sort of like a dusty rose floral and a polka dot, and then a really big, what is this pattern? I want to say madras or, yeah, I think you might be right there, Mary. I think it is too. Okay. Do you like it? Do you like it better than the rustic one that I brought in? I just brought in the rustic one because it was a small line and those animals were just way too adorable to, couple things with Paper Rose. One, I want your opinion as to what lines you guys think we should bring into the store, but also if there's something specific that you want, okay? So like you have the Easter Memories Basics, oh wait, that's the same one. And the Easter Memories, right? If you want the 12 by 12 or the 6 by 6 or the embossed die cuts or something, you can just let me know and I'll make sure those things are in the box when it comes. Even if it's not the line that we order, although it's probably going to be that one. Okay, so we had the Easter time patterns, the Easter memories, and then this is the one I was asking him about in a 12 by 12. And so I only seem to see a 6 by 6. I don't know. I don't know why, other than maybe it's here and you didn't get the rest. I don't know. Okay. But this one is actually, so hopefully you guys will be able to see this because this one is more of a vintage feel, of that, of Easter. Okay. So I guess the 6 by 6 doesn't have sentiment. So this is what the 3 by 4s looks like. And I think this was one too that I just couldn't decide. I love like spring and Easter lines. That's where they put all the baby animals, right? And the baby animals are just like the cutest. Or even if they're grown animals, they just give them the sweetest face. Like, I mean, look at this guy, right? So all of these would be available in a 3 by 4 cut apart as well. And then you've got the chicken. This one you actually do have some card sentiments, which I like. And then you have the floral cross. But this one I think was one that caught my attention also. That watercolor carrots, oh, so good. Okay. And then you've got more image. See, this is my problem, you guys. I sit down and go to order stuff and I just get sidetracked because there's so much good stuff and we don't have room for everything that I want to bring in. So sometimes I have to make choices and they are hard. It's hard being an adult. But look at that egg paper. I love the shine on this one. So whereas like this guy had these beautiful pastel eggs, right? And this one has, you remember these eggs down here that were just like, oh, so gorgeous. And then there was the ones that we looked at with Rustic Easter that was pink and blue. This one is more of a nature egg color. So it's just, oh, it's so pretty. I don't know how these go in. Okay. And then you've got the florals and kind of grunge background. You've got the church, the country church. And look at his face. Look at his face. Okay. And then you have wood. And this kind of reminded me a little bit of like it's not exactly a Peter Rabbit, but it's pretty stinking cute. So these ones, all of these images are much smaller for you guys to see, but these, because this is the 6 by 6. So I'm thoroughly confused as to what's in the box, but I know, Heidi, it's really hard, right? so hard. And I think you missed the Rustic Easter, which is the one that's actually in stock now. So, which one do you think, Mary? This one with the Easter Village? Are you thinking that's a Kim choice? Okay, so of the Easters, the Rustic Wilderness, no, Rustic Wilderness, Rustic Easter, this one here with this freaking adorable dog, this is the one that's here and it in open stock. Okay, so this guy is here. And then these ones are the ones that we have sample packs of so that we can take a look and see what we want to bring in. So Easter Memories and Easter Memories Basics has some great stuff. But then again, so does Easter Village. And this is Easter Time Patterns, which makes me wonder what was in the regular Easter Time, because that's not here. Okay. Whew. A lot. Decisions, decisions, decisions. All right. Now, let me tuck that away. Okay. So, last week, I talked to you guys. I think it was last week. Or maybe I haven't talked to you yet. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Okay. So, let's just start from the beginning. So, at the end of January, Creative Expressions, they closed. So, the owner of Creative Expressions, they're out of England, and the owner retired. He didn't sell the business, but we did see in the months leading up, we did see like some of the sales staff moved to other companies and stuff like that. So we knew there was a transition coming, but we didn't expect it to be closed, the transition to be closure, but that's what it is. He decided he was going to retire. And so one of the things over the years that we've carried the Creative Expressions that we have just loved, gone crazy for, absolutely loved, I use them all the time, are the mini expressions, the sentiment dies from these guys, because they are a great price point. You get exactly what you want to say. So a lot of times you know, with dies and things, you buy them in a set, but with these, you just get the one sentiment, so you can get it, you can make your project, and it can be exactly what you need. Okay. And they're affordable. So because I knew they were closing, I ordered a big selection of these so that you guys would have some of these fabulous word dies to choose from and get them into your stash while you can get them. Okay, so here's my suggestion on these, because some of these I may be able to get another shipment of. A number of them are sold out. A number of them I bought the last 4 that were available, or 7 or whatever. Okay, so if you have any of these sentiments that you want, grab a pen and a paper and write them down, and please don't dilly-dally. Okay, that's all I have to say. And with that, we are going to get going. Okay, so this is All the Best. This one is a shadowed sentiment. Okay, so you've got the words, and then you've got this little sentiment, the little shadow down here, and all the and best. The words themselves are separate, but the letters in each word are connected. So that one is $7.50. And then we have Just for You. This is great if you are giving somebody, you know, like a gift card or something like that. This one is also a layered sentiment. You can kind of tell. This one is actually brand new, pretty new. It's 2024. I don't know what this one is. But so that's how the what's it called? The outline, the shadows come now. They started like this so that you could really tell, but then it evolved to this. So that one is $7.50. And then we have For a Special Friend at $8.99. That one is a little bit longer, just because at $8.99. Have a Possum Day. This is one that I have loved since it came out. For animal lovers, if you are going to give a card to somebody who just loves their dog, like if I was going to make a card for Scrappy, who is so in love with Charlie, it could say have a Possum Day, right? And that could be dog themed. So that one is $8.99. We have Hello Friend at $7.50. You Are So Special at $7.50. And I think all of those so far, those were all shadowed. Okay, and then Happy Birthday, $7.50. Just gonna do all the shadowed ones first. Sending a Happy Hello, that one is $7.50. Thanks for All You Do. This would be really cool for teachers or like volunteers, if you work with people, you know, in an organization that has volunteers, or like, you know, the secretary at your kid's school, something like that. That is a really, really good one because, you know, the people that you would give this card to probably don't get enough appreciation. That one is $8.99. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Oh, here's the other one that goes with the other, this is Paws and Kisses. So that one is $7.50. Happy Anniversary, $6.99. Okay, so that is all of the small shadowed ones. And then these are the ones that are, they're not shadowed, but these are the official mini expressions. These ones are usually one piece. Okay, so when it cuts out, they've arranged it so that it cuts out and you just have one piece that is readable. And I love them. I love them because you don't have to do much gluing. So You Brighten My Day, that one is $6.50. Happy Retirement. This is one that people aren't looking for often, but when they are, they're very happy to find it. That one's $6.99. Make a Wish. This is great for birthdays or Disney. Look at how cute that is. That would be so cute on like a little circle with a scallop circle on a cupcake topper. Oh my gosh. $5.50. You Are a Great Friend is $6.50. You Are So Special, $6.50. I Miss You So Much, $6.99. A Sweet Miracle is on the Way. Ah, baby cards. Oh my gosh, and you could put that with some of that rustic Easter paper. Oh, so cute for a baby card. Oh my gosh, $6.99. Heartfelt Thanks is $6.50. Sweet Wishes, $6.50. To a Dear Friend, $6.99. Hope Your Day is Wonderful, $6.99. You Are a Great Friend. Wait a minute. Didn't we already see that one? You Are a Great Friend. Oh, look at that. Ta-da! I wonder if it's on the hook twice. Okay. Well, at least they're the same price, right? $6.50. Happy Everything. You guys, I just used this one on one of my cards this weekend, or for the trade shows, so I'll show you that tomorrow. I love it. I cut it 3 times. I layered it up. I really loved how it just fit this design perfectly. That one is $6.50. Thought of You Today, $6.50. Life's a Beach, $5.50. Hugs and Kisses, $7.50. Hello Sunshine, $5.99. Hope Your Day is Wonderful. I feel like we saw that one already. Also, $7.50. Just Believe. You guys, we have some new Sasquatch dies that will be coming. That's just a sneak. This one and the Sasquatch dies, that's all I gotta say, okay? It is from the festive collection because it's, you know, Just Believe in the Miracle or in the Santa Claus or whatever, right? But it really is phenomenal for Bigfoot cards. So $6.99, Fondest Wishes, $6.50, and I Miss You So Much, $6.99. Okay, so were you guys taking notes? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of sentiments. But wait, there's more, okay? So I told you I wanted to get some good stock so that you guys were covered while they were available, because this has really been our go-to for sentiments over the past number of years, because they're really, really great for cards because they fit. They're, you know, they're smaller and they fit in with lots of different designs. So we've got Thinking of You. This one is $8.99. These ones are in a little bit bigger packaging, so these are probably bigger dies, okay? Birthday Wishes is a shadowed one at $8.99. Let's see. And You're a Real Classic. Did I take it home? Oh, wait. Oh, I think so. Hold on, hold on. I want to show you something. All right, you guys. You're a Real Classic, right? So, coming, it's not here yet. I think this is like a, what is this? We're going into the March release, so this might be April, but the new Spellbinders catalog is here. So when you stop into the store, feel free to take a look at this catalog, because any of the dies that you write your name in here and request, you do get your 10% off for the catalog stuff. This is how we've done it for a while. But look at this, Classic Road Legends. Okay, so look at these car dies. Isn't this fantastic? So you've got this one is called Classic Car, right? You've got this gorgeous muscle car, and then not a sample on here, but this vintage truck. So, and then you have the sentiments that go with it. I think, oh, there we go. Now I can see the truck. Okay, so You're a Real Classic is going to be a die that, if you need like these kind of dies, will be awesome. Now, there's some other stuff in here that's really, really cool. So you've got, this is a stamp and die set that has some kind of car themed stuff. This one right here, the speedometer, I mean, I'm like, who ever needed that? But then look, how cool is that, right? And then this one right here for my Better Press fans, that can go either with the cars, or you can use it for any kind of a base, but it's very clever. And then a really, really fantastic layered stencil set. You can kind of see it here that sort of just creates that background. Anyways, so I wanted to show you guys that. There's a lot of other really good stuff in here, and we can kind of tootle through this one of the other days. I don't have so much to show you, but You're a Real Classic cars are coming. And so fantastic. So Heidi, if you need some of those car dies, just kind of slow the video down when you hit rewind and tell me which ones you would like. And then I'll write your name in the catalog. Okay. Cause I know you don't get down here very often. So $8.99 on the You're a Real Classic. And then that's it for the bigger ones on the shadowed. So now there's No Place Like Home and Congratulations. This one is $11.99. This is perfect for if somebody buys a new home. This is perfect for if somebody is, say, coming home, like they were in the military and they were deployed and they're coming home. This is also fantastic if you are doing like Wizard of Oz themed things. So I just thought this die, while it's a little bit specific, this die has a lot of possibilities of things that you could use it for card making and for scrapbooking. Okay. And also it has the whole word congratulations, which I get asked for a lot. And a lot of times the whole word of congratulations is hard to find. So it's like congrats or celebrate, or, you know, so $11.99 on that one. And you actually get 2 sentiments in that one. Sending Love and Hugs. That one is $9.99. Sending Much Love, $6.99. I'm Here for You, $7.99. Hoppy Hoppy Easter. This is one that we talked about the other day when we were on maybe with Lawn Fawn, was it? I don't remember, but I do know that we talked about this at some point. Oh, no, wait. We talked about it on Friday. Of course, I can't remember. We got sidetracked by whiskey. Oh, you found it. Thank you. Okay. So Hoppy Hoppy Easter, $7.99. Birthdays are the best days. Now, I also do want to tell you guys, if you're looking at this and you're like, well, that's a little frilly, you could actually take your scissors and you can cut off this big curly Q. Okay. You are not married to a lot of the parts of these dies that are sort of superfluous. Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. But there are ways that you can actually modify that. And this one is an easier one to cut apart because you can just cut right here. And then you have birthdays are the, and you can move the best days around. So it doesn't have to just be in that rectangle. That one is $7.99. Hello, dear friend is $6.99. And happy birthday to an amazing friend is $7.50. Okay. So that's all of the mini expressions, you guys. That is one of each. That's a lot. So for those of you guys that like to have these in your stash, I know I usually only bring in like, 4 or 5 of them at a time that are new, if that, when they come out with new ones. But I want it to be stocked so that if you needed them, then they're here. Okay. But just don't delay. And guess what he found? He found the Easter Village 12 by 12. So I think you guys will be able to see the images a little bit better on here. And then for those of you guys that can remember, since it was before, but I just want to show you kind of the highlights. So look at these adorable bunnies with their little baskets off to the, I don't know, pumpkin patch? No, not carrot patch. I don't know. What does a bunny go off to? What kind of a patch? A briar patch? That sounds painful. But look at those eggs. Oh my gosh. And this coloring of eggs would be really pretty with nature paper. It doesn't have to be Easter. And then, so this is those, some of those little characters. This is the one I wanted you guys to see. Look at that. Oh, I just love it. It's like, it's obviously carrots, but they're these really pretty watercolor carrots. They're still crisp around the edges, but they are not overpowering like the carrots are a lot of times. And then you have the good cut apart sheet. Okay. So there's that. That one is the Easter Village. 12 by 12. I thought we had it. All right. So we are getting down to it. I know it's a packed episode today, you guys. I do have more to show you. So it's hard to believe, but I do. Or should we show the rest tomorrow? What do you think? Well, okay, hold on. There's a couple things I want to show you, and then we'll talk about some of the other stuff tomorrow. Because there is a few more things, and then I can go into more detail. But we got in some new embossing folders from Altenew, and this one. So this guy is the one that I'm really excited about. This is a brand new size for Altenew. So this is 1/4 inch width. Look at this. Oh my gosh, right? So the foam strips that we used often from 3L are, let me just go grab one so that you guys have a comparison. Okay. So these ones here, these are, let me find these are 0.12 inches wide. Okay. This is 0.25 inches wide. So basically this is twice as wide as these strips going in this direction. However, This one is on a roll, so it can be just as long as you need it to, which is awesome, right? Short, long, whatever. But the other thing that is great about this one is that I'm just looking. Hold on one sec. Yeah, is that this one is a little bit thinner. I was looking for the measurement, okay? So whereas this one is 2 millimeters thick, this one is 1.59 millimeters thick. So what that means is I am a huge proponent. If you like using foam, I'm a huge proponent of having different size thicknesses of foam in your stash, because when I go and I put something on a card, like, well, no, I don't have one in front of me, but something on a card that has like a cardstock and a mat, right? And I put it on there. Now that's already off of the card base just by yay much, by 2 things of paper. So if I put one thickness of foam all the way across the sentiment that goes across all of it, part of it's going to be higher than the rest, right? So if you put this on one part and then this slightly thinner foam on the part that goes over the 2 matted papers, you're going to have more of an even elevation because this is less thick and it takes into consideration the thickness of that cardstock that you're stacking it over on one half. So I'm really excited about this. Plus, I have been asked for rolls of foam tape for a while. But I've never seen any this thin. This is brand new to Altenew, and I'm so excited. Plus, you guys, it's 49 feet. 49 feet. That is so long, right? So long. And it's only $12.99. So I'm really excited about this. Can you tell? I am really excited about this. Okay. And Cheryl says now. Okay. So these are still a favorite. Don't get me wrong. This is a new favorite, and I'm pretty excited to try it. It just came in. All right. We got in quite a few new embossing folders. So we got in, I've only done a sample of one of them so far, and that's because I used this in one of the cards that I made this last couple days. I used it as one of the backgrounds, and I love it. I will show you guys those tomorrow and talk about some of the options, okay, for what we're going to do with some of these samples. Some of them will be classes. Some of them will just be, samples for the product, but I think you guys are going to really like some of the stuff that you see. So this guy is called Basic Plaid, but I want you to take a look because it has multiple strips in each section. Can you see that? Multiple lines. Oh my God. It is going to be so gorgeous. So gorgeous. $9.50 on that one. And then this one, I love the Altenew folders because they're 3D a little bit, right? So they're not as wild 3D as some of the others where they just have this over the top pattern. And they're not as thick. So they don't have as much room in there to go really high and low. But for cards and stuff, these are just fantastic because of the way that they catch the ink. So gorgeous. Okay, this one is called Geometric. I think all of these are $9.50. This one, we've had this one before, but a good brick wall is always fabulous. And what's nice about this one is that the bricks are kind of small. So for card making, this is actually a really good size of brick. And they're not distressed. They're a nice clean one. So they would go well with like rustic Easter, for example. Okay, so that one is called, this is called Waffled, not Geometric. That is the description. Waffled is this one. And this guy is a Basic Plaid. Okay, so brick wall. And then herringbone tiles. Look how cool that is. Isn't that fun? Oh, I love embossing folders. And this is the one that I did. Okay. I wasn't sure because when you look at this one, you can't really tell like how awesome this is going to be. But I'll tell you what, guys, it is awesome. This one is called Checkered Squares. And let's see, it's hard to tell, but I think you guys can see this. So in between, each one of those is flat. And then every other square is raised, but it has these little edges, almost like a little tiny pyramid. So it catches the ink. When you take an ink blender to it, it catches the ink like amazing. It is phenomenal. So that one is Checkered Squares. And then, wait a minute. There should be one called Wicker. I think I just didn't grab that one. Okay. All right. Because Easter and spring is basket season, so I got in both of these. So this one is called Wicker, and you'll see that it looks like, you know, what a wicker chair would look like, where you have the two interlacing ones, and then you have the one. So it gives a really interesting pattern. And it's a little bit smaller. And then this one is called Woven Basket. Woven Basket. That was a weird cadence I had, but it's called Woven Basket, and it's a little bit bigger of a pattern, but not that big. And it actually just looks like a basket pattern. I mean, it's so cool. But so I couldn't decide which one to bring in, so I brought both of them because spring is here. And then this guy, this is called Moroccan Tile. I am so excited to see what this one looks like because I really think this one is going to be absolutely amazing when it's embossed. Absolutely amazing. And then this one here is called the Pink Perfection Camellia. Did this have a stencil to it? No? Okay. I can't remember. Some of them do and some of them don't. So what I did like about this one though is that you have a single floral kind of in this corner, but you also have the bunch of florals here. So you have options as to how you want to emboss these. And because it's kind of a fuller floral, you'll actually be able to get a full pattern without it being like really overwhelming for the eyes. Okay, so those are all of the new ones that just came in, and those guys are $9.50. All right, now, this is the last thing that I want to show you guys for today, okay? All right, Altenew has just released a new product called Shimmer Relief Paste. And so a couple of you guys have mentioned this to me. So I wanted to make sure that I got some of them in stock. The pearl and the gold are out of stock until May. Okay. I didn't get those. They went really, really fast, but I did get these colors here and they are gorgeous. Hang on a second. So, in our kit that we had this week, we had the pearl one. So I want to just kind of show you guys a little bit about the pearl. And we'll get this one ordered. We just don't have it right now. So these ones, they have this really gorgeous shimmer to them. But what is kind of unique about these is that they really, really maintain their texture. Okay. They have this just, I mean, maybe you can see it from this side even better. I don't know what you guys can see really on here, but I mean, it is just so sparkly and like, oh, so good. But they go on, let me see. Does it tell me? No, it doesn't. But they go on all kinds of surfaces, which not all of them do. So here, I just put the swatch on here. This is plastic. Look at this. It is on here, right? it's on there. So it'll go on plastic, it'll go on wood, it'll go on paper, obviously. And it goes on a whole bunch of surfaces. So it really is kind of an all-purpose type of a paste. You can use it with stencils. You could use it with a palette knife. You can do, all kinds of things. You can actually just even put it on with your finger if you want to just kind of rub it onto something. It's really buttery and smooth. And then there is a video out there that is awesome. Somebody showed this to me, I don't know, the week before last. I can't remember who I was talking to now. So I apologize if it was you. But there's a video. If you type in Shimmer Relief Paste Embossing Folder, okay? So what they did is they took the Shimmer Relief Paste and put it in an embossing folder and let it dry overnight. And then you carefully peel it out. Oh my freaking goodness is all I have to say. Oh my goodness. It is phenomenal. And I've never seen a texture paste to do that. So one of the things that I asked him about during our Altenew class is what makes these different. Okay. They're really shiny. They have this but it's not a shine. It's more like a mica shimmer in there. And you might even be able to see, look at this one. That one is the rose gold. Isn't that? I mean, they're so metallic. It's crazy. And they dry like that, you guys. But one of the things that the lady who was teaching said she's fallen in love with is that they clean up really, really easy. And if you've ever used texture paste with stencils, you know there is a small window where you either get it clean or you're going to live with that paste and that stencil for a long time, right? And so I did use this one during one of the projects, and I was pretty pleased with how it came off. I mean, you can't leave it on overnight and expect that it's gonna, but I didn't have to water bath it right away. Okay. So absolutely amazing. Now, that being said, I believe since I did my order, they have sold out of 3 of these 5 colors. So for some of these, what we have is what we have. I don't remember which colors they still have available. So if you want to try them, I wouldn't dilly-dally unless you want to kind of wait until May. So these are each $12.99 and they're 5 ounces. So it's a good size jug. I couldn't find my press and seal to put under the top here, but I did have some saran wrap. So with a product like this, you do want to just add that double seal to it when you go and close it back up. So this one is called Brushed Pyrite, and it looks almost like a light golden champagne. And then we have Antique Silver, which, I mean, yeah. It's silver, but not like the silver. It's kind of that, almost like that version of tarnished silver a little bit. Okay. And then we have Smoky Quartz. Oh, these are made in Turkey. That's fun. Smoky Quartz. You guys, look at that. I don't know if it's just me, but that does look like a sparkly brown almost. Like a dark brown. Oh, it's gunning. I actually thought that was going to be like a gray, but it looks like it's got a hint of brown. That is going to be so pretty on vintage things. Burnished platinum and rose gold. Okay. So all of these guys these are the colors we have. And then if you fall in love with them, we will start a list for the pearl and the gold for when they come back in stock. But now I understand why it's going to take so long, because they're made in Turkey. So anyways, these guys are $12.99. And I'll tell you what, like the crafting world, all the reviews that I'm seeing on these is people are going bananas. So they're beautiful metallic colors, but this is what they have right now, save for the pearl that I showed you and the gold. Okay. So that is what I wanted to show you guys today. Oh, it was a lot. I know it was a lot. Okay. I'm going to do a quick wrap up for those of you guys that are still with me. Good job. It was, yeah. All right. So here we go. We have the Bees and Butterflies Basics and the Bees and Butterflies Collection Kits from Paper Rose. These guys are $18.50 each. We have the Bees and Butterflies 6x6 at $8.99 and the Bees and Butterflies Basic at $8.99. Then we also have the Bees and Butterflies Cut-Aparts at $11.99 and the embossed die cuts at $9.99. We have, and those we'll have open stock available in these as well. Okay. So we also have Rustic Easter. This is a small Easter collection with like the cutest Easter dog I've ever seen. $18.50 on the Rustic Easter collection kit. Thanks, Susan. And $8.99 on the 6x6 and $9.99 on the embossed die cuts. Okay. Now, just because I need some help getting this figured out, please let me know what your favorites are or if there's one of these that you want. So, like, I want to know what your favorites are, but also, like, you know, if you would buy it would be helpful. So we have Easter Village, which is kind of more of a vintage Easter, adorable vintage Easter. Is that a good description? Okay. And then we also have, these are not in stock. I mean, these are here for you guys to look at, but this is what we're taking votes on, so to speak. Okay. And then we also have Easter Memories and the Easter Memories Basics. And so we walked through those earlier. Also, I have Easter Time Patterns, although I think this one doesn't have the animals I thought it was going to have. So it's probably between these two. And if I can't make a decision, I will pick my favorites out of all of them. Okay, so I've got that. Covered that. All right, you guys. Do you need me to go through these again? Or I would say for these guys, the best idea, as for opposed to me just walking through the whole stack again, is for you to hit rewind and like slowly go through this section to make sure you get the ones that you want. Okay. So because there are this many different dies, this is just ones of each with the exception of the two designs we had two of, but so ones of each, right? And ones of each. We've got that many to choose from. So go back and hit rewind once this posts or is in YouTube and tell me which ones of these you want. And then just as a reminder, when those are gone, they're gone because Creative Expressions is closed now. Okay. And then we have the new roll of foam tape from Altenew. Yay! I think they heard us. So this is a 1/4 inch wide, which is twice as wide as this one. Okay. But it is less thick than the 3D foam strips. These are 2 millimeters. This is 1.56. So it's about 3/4 of the thickness of this one. And you get 49 feet of foam for $12.99. That is new. So excited. We've got a bunch of embossing folders in. These are all $9.50. Pink Perfection Camellia, Moroccan Tile, Wicker Texture, Woven Basket, the Checkered Squares, Herringbone Tiles, Brick Wall, Waffled Diamonds. This is the one that I called it geometric earlier, but they're all geometric. Waffled Diamonds and Basic Plaid. Okay. And then the super new, super popular Shimmer Relief Paste from Altenew. So we have brushed pyrite. These are all $12.99 a piece for 5 ounces. So it's a big bottle. Burnished platinum, rose gold, antique silver, and smoky quartz. Okay. All right, you guys. Oh, gosh darn it. I got to show Jamie's cards tomorrow. I'm sorry, Jamie. I just ran out of time, but I really, really want to give them time. Oh, and then don't forget, you guys, Colleen has a new card class on the schedule. This one is Birthday Wishes, Friday, March 14th at 11:30, and it's $30. And that notice will go out in the newsletter. Okay. All right, you guys, have a wonderful night. Wow, it is a lot. I hope you could take it all in, and we will talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.